Good morning. I hope you're doing fine. Excuse the noise if you hear noise in the background. It's the helicopters. I'm walking through Liberty State Park, one of the areas that I like to go to as the weather gets nice, and just come down here running sometimes. No running today. I tweaked my back a little bit yesterday doing some yard work, so taking it easy, just a soft walk, smooth walk. So I know that we all go through trials, we all go through heartache, we all go through seasons in life, and I'm no different than you guys. I have my struggles at times, sadly many self-inflicted struggles. So as I'm walking through the park today, and this has to be my favorite time of year, the springtime, and the reason being is that I like to use the world around me, creation, as we know creation to be created by God. And I like to use it and as an example of our lives. And we see how in the world we have seasons. Most of the world has seasons. We go through the winter, the spring, the summer, the fall. Some at various different extents and quantities. We might have a longer spring than most places, a longer summer or shorter, but we all experience some seasons, physical seasons in the world around us. But I like to look at these things. Like in the fall, I see things how everything's changing. Everything is preparing to die. And then in the wintertime, especially here in the Northeast, in the wintertime, things get brutal. And sometimes you wonder to yourself, when's it gonna end? When's this winter gonna end? When is the spring coming? When is the sun coming? When am I gonna hear the birds singing again? And so I when I'm going through winters, I remind myself of the physical winter, that it all comes to an end, that eventually spring is around the corner, and spring does come. And what comes with spring? New life. We see the new life. I hear the birds. I see the beautiful trees over there blossoming, and we see that, and it gives me hope. It gives me hope because I know that everything that God created, everything has a time and a season for it. Okay, everything is born and everything dies, but we go through it, miniature deaths in our lives, whether it be a loss of a loved one, of a job, whatever it may be, whatever we're going through and we're struggling. But I know that winter, that struggle, that trial is not meant forever. You will come out of it. The trick is, well, not the trick, the thing is, how are we when we're going through it? Do we crumble? Or do we hold on to that hope, knowing that there is a spring coming for us? There is new life coming for us. So I like to look at it that way. And I know that, I live in the flesh, and it's hard, and it's so easy for my mind and my heart to try and deceive me as to what's currently going on. But I don't just look at what's going on. I look at what's ahead. I look at the hope that I have of a new season, a new spring, a new life. Not physical life, but a life in the season that I'm in. So if you're going through trials and struggles, whatever it may be, I don't know what you're going through, and I sympathize for you, and I pray that that the Lord will bring you through it. But just remind yourself that everything has an end to it, and everything has a beginning to it. And that's what I love about the Word of God, because it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And we also know that He is in the beginning and the end. So if you're struggling and you don't have faith, if you don't believe in God, if you don't trust in Jesus Christ, I pray that you would turn to Him, because He is the one that gives you insight. He is the one that gives you revelation. He is the one that shows you that for everything that he has created, there is a time and a season and a purpose. Go read the book of Ecclesiastes, how beautiful it is, where it says there is a time to be born, a time to die, a time to hurt, a time to heal. And I'm just paraphrasing here, but go read chapter 3 in the book of Ecclesiastes, and it tells us how everything has a time and a season for it. Your pains, your suffering, whatever you're going through right now, is a time and a season. But be hopeful that you will come out of it. Don't look at it right now. Just look ahead and say, I know that I've been through this before. I will come out of it. I've come out of it before. I will come out of it. Because me, myself, personally, I like to log a journal. I have a journal that I log, and I put all the things that I go through. I don't do it daily. I do it sometimes. I go a couple of months before doing it. But I write down what I experienced, what I went through, what the Lord delivered me from, and how I came out of those things, how he brought me out of those things. And it gives me hope, knowing that whatever I'm going through right now, I will eventually come out of it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but God knows how. But I trust in him, because if he's delivered me before, he's going to deliver me again. So whatever you're going through, I pray that you will be strong, and that you will look ahead and say, I've been through this before. I've been through something like this before, or something similar to this before, and I'm here now. I'm okay. I survived. Be hopeful and know that you will come through it if you trust in God, if you don't look at your current situation, but look at what's ahead. God bless you, my friends.